is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are still in the quarantine because the COVID-19 don't stop anytime soon, you know what I'm saying? Yup. Today I am doing a errand real quick, but while I am driving to the destination, I will be doing a 5 things that I hate about my car. But first, go ahead and click that subscribe button if y'all want more content, and go ahead and press that like button. That would be real nice of you guys. So I guess we should get into the content. First of all, before I start this whole video, I just want to say this is my first car. Without this car, I would have not been into cars and wasting money on all of these motherfucking malls, you know what I'm saying? But since I've gotten this car, I've been dwelling into the car world kind of deal. So even though there are 5 things that I hate about this car, I would still say that this car was a worthwhile purchase because, well, it got me into cars, ain't it? First thing that I hate about this car is that it's a CVT. So yes, it's an automatic. Yes, it has gear ratio and not actual gears, which is not ideal for going vroom vroom in the back road or the freeway. So why do I hate that this is a CVT? It's because this idiot right here in the GS350, that being stupid. Okay, anyways, I hate the CVT because even though it is very good for gas mileage, it is not bueno to go fast. My car right now has a downpipe intake and a tune for the performance mod, but because of the CVT transmission, it is very laggy. As in, when I step on it, it's gonna go in the higher RPM, but it's just gonna take a while more than traditional automatics or manuals. For an example, the Prelude is slower than the Civic on paper, but it gets on the gas quicker because it is manual and it reacts more with the gas pedal press than the Civic. For the Civic, I have the improved throttle response for the CVT, but it only works well in the CVT world and not, you know, traditional like 6-speed, 8-speed automatic whatnot. So what I would put it in the hierarchy is that CVT is at the bottom, and then manual, and then your traditional automatics, and then dual clutch, all those crazy stuff. I got CVT because I did not know how to drive manual when I first got this car, and I did not expect to be modding this car, hence CVT. But ever since I've gotten this car, I've been doing mods to it, and now I'm just like, why didn't I got manual in the first place, you know what I'm saying? Going on with number 2, this car is the 2016 LX. The emphasis here is on the LX, which is the base model, and with that it came with steelies and hubcap, which is horrendous. I don't know why they still do it, but they still do, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of the base model cars, even today, they do still come in a hubcap sticking onto a steely, and I can see that they do that to cut down on cost, but it just looks so ugly, and I don't know why anybody would think that it looks sexy. And because it came with a steely, I have to rock that shit for a while before I can save enough money for a actual set of wheels. And by actual, I mean alloy wheels. So during that whole steely phase, it was pretty horrible. I plastic dipped my hubcap, went all through that, you know, beginner car guy phase, ricer phase. is my proper term for that. Alright bitches, just acquired the goods for the errand. I'm about to head back real quick. So moving on to number 3 is the Honda use of plastic clips. Alright, I am tired of Honda using their motherfucking plastic clip, because every time I work on the car, Steven or I usually break at least 1 or 2 clips. I can see why Honda used the plastic clip, because it's pretty cheap and you can just stick it in, take it out without using a wrench or a screwdriver or a socket. Because of the clip's nature, it sometimes gets stuck. Okay, what I mean by getting stuck is that, let's say you finish working on a car, stick that bitch in back to the hole, that's what she said, and then you press the tab to secure the clip. But you know what, since the clip is a bitch ass clip, it just gets stuck as you push in. So now it's like half secured, and now you gotta use like a motherfucking mallet to bang that bitch in, and that defeats the purpose of a clip, which is to be smoothly inserted. Like so yes, besides plastic clip, I'm gonna throw in also their plastic panel, because my goodness, Honda and their plastic panel. The engine bay, there'll be a giant plastic panel up front towards the radiator, and then that shit covers some of the chassis pieces. Okay, and that being said, you have to remove that thing every time you remove the motherfucking bumper. So because of that, it just takes more time rather than just having no plastic panel at all. And moving on to number 4, which is the smell. I'm not sure about the later model, as in 2017 and so on, but what I do know is that for the 2016 model, which is the first year of the 10th gen platform, the car, especially my car, the radiator starts to smell like raw egg after a long period of driving. I actually never smelled raw egg in real life before, so I don't know what it smells like, but the fact that I know that it smells like raw egg in the radiator after a long period of driving tells you how bad the smell is. So moving on to the final thing about this car that I hate is that sometimes there would be random problems coming up on the car. Sometimes my infotainment system would be glitchy, and that would affect the screen, and by that I mean once in a while the screen would shrink in half. Okay, so one half would be all black and glitchy, and the other half would show the image of the surrounding area for the backup camera. I also have another problem where sometimes the key fob don't work, and normally that happens when your battery for your car or the fob dies. But I checked the car battery and it was good, and the key fob had brand new batteries too, but it just randomly dies out. I can't press the lock or unlock button or any of the button on the fob. But if I go to the car, stick my key into the little keyhole, unlock the car, turn on the car, and then turn it back off, the fob will work again. Currently, the Civic don't experience it as much. I know for sure that the key fob problem is totally like gone now, but the glitchy screen, sometimes it does it. I guess there's nothing that I can do about it. I mean, there is, but I'm probably not going to do it, because the screen itself don't really matter to me as much as, you know, driving the car. So we made it home, and to sum up the 5 things that I hated is the CVT transmission, the steel leaves that it came with, and the hubcap, the smell from the radiator after a long period of driving, the plastic clip and plastic panel that Honda uses, and the random problems that kept on popping up. Minor problem, which was the glitchy backup camera and the screen and the key fob not working. But either way, I love this car, even though it has that 5 head-ass problems. At the end of the day, it's my first car, and I love it to death, even though I would trade it in for a faster car. but that's besides the point. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, and if you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and press the like button and subscribe. Like I said earlier, stay healthy folks, because the coronavirus don't stop anytime soon. Anyways, I would be signing off now, and catch you guys on the next one.
Hey, what